So we are doing a resume review of AM. AM is looking to be, well, quite frankly, a couple of things. They're looking to be a human resource coordinator, recruiting coordinator, or training coordinator, or an admin assistant. So those are all going to be very different. I will be honest. I think your HR recruiting resume could be different than your admin assistant resume just based on where some of your bullets are. So since I don't get a ton of recruiting resumes on here and I am a recruiter, I'm going to go with the recruiting part. So this is resume is going to be based on the recruiting. In addition, I noticed in your search you gave me recruiting coordinator. You also want to add talent acquisition to your search strings because internal recruiters nowadays are not being called recruiters. They're being typically called talent acquisition or TA coordinators or something with TA or talent acquisition. So I don't know why the corporate world is moving sort of away from that, but that is how it is. So if you are looking to do recruiting, uh, you want to say talent acquisition typically for internal. So saying that, what I'm going to be looking at is going to be Microsoft Office Suite, so Excel, PowerPoint, Word, Outlook. I want to see that you have used sourcing or sourcing tools and platforms. I want to see some version of ATS there. I want to know that you can work in a fast paced, deadline driven environment and you can handle multiple things going on. What? You can multitask and handle with people like stakeholders or managers or that kind of thing. So, uh, conducted training. So this is not going to be good for talent acquisition, but that's okay because you have a bunch of stuff. So we're going to need to pick the resume. Um, let's see, conduct training for new hires. Okay, implement improvement to Zendesk. It's fine. CRM. This actually doesn't look terrible, but it's not good for recruiting. So I'm going to ignore this part and go directly to the law firm recruiting section. So, scheduled over 30 job interviews across 2 time zones in Microsoft Outlook, setting up interview links and coordinating panelists. I like that. Assisted with the employee onboarding process by preparing offer letters, conducting reference checks, setting professional development pounds. That's okay. Posted job openings on LinkedIn Recruiter and Simplicity on a weekly basis. That's fine. Create and maintain applicant profiles in ATS, applicant tracking system, ADP. That's also good. Ensuring all required materials were received. Um, this is not bad. Actually, I think your recruiting stuff is solid. You could, I think the very first one needs to be a broader overview of your recruiting. I know you were at a law firm, but like what kind of positions did you get? I just want to say, like recruited for XYZ positions where I would source candidates, input their information from source from their in ATS or using LinkedIn and that, met hiring managers weekly. I want a broader overview for your very first sentence here. And something that, like, if you ask somebody who has no idea what a recruiter does, you would be able to describe it to them. And then I want to see a little bit more. I like Microsoft Outlook. I think this is fine. I liked this. When you don't just spell out a applicant tracking system, just put ATS. They may not. I know that's weird, but it's beneficial to put it that way. And let's see. Also, I get all required materials. I want a little bit more. I want to see how you met with the managers. I also want to see a line or two about how you worked in a fast-paced, deadline-driven environment. Now, for this, which is a current with a customer service, this is going to be a different type of resume. So I really think you need to break this down into your recruiting section, your admin assistant section resume, and your training resume because those are going to be very separate skills. And what you're going to want to bring to the top is going to be different. For the training one, this is good, but you want to do some of the training stuff you did. For the recruiting one, you want to switch around to like how you still dealt with managers and stuff like that. So I think you need 3 resumes, one with recruiting for /TA, one with training, and one with admin assistant because those are very different skills. So come back again, that'd be fine, resubmit, but that is personally the problem I have with this right now. In addition, the formatting's a little off. I don't like these double bullet points. Just use I have this on my website. Just use this very basic and simple resume format. It'll help a lot more. So I misclicked. Let's see, education. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see a slightly different format, and I want to see a resume for each of those. So let me know what else. Glad to help.